if you ask me, the chairs aren't super heavy, so pretty easy to move. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in this 2-piece, or this smaller condensed, just to let you guys see. We like big tables as we do our food preparation, and we normally have a bunch of stuff on the table, so we like bigger table. We'll be probably leaving it most of the time out, like extended, but that's what it's gonna look like, small. Go ahead and show you guys how easy this table is to open up. That's it. It's pretty easy done. What I like about how this folds in is then you don't have to pull it out and figure out where you're going to store it, or if it slides underneath the table, it stays right in there. And another thing I like about these chairs is when you sit in them, they also have this little, like, you can lean back in them. They don't feel super stiff, so they feel like they're more comfortable. It's not a rocking chair, but you can see that I can kind of rock in it if I wanted to. But yeah, I really like the chair, and the table actually looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and put it together for you guys to let you guys see how it goes together. We also got our first table that was damaged, so I'm also going to talk about that and show it and how we got a new table. All right, stay tuned. All right, we just got this modern living furniture set. Came with a butterfly leaf table and some mermaid chairs. We mainly went with this for the chairs. I was having some problems finding some sturdier chairs that had some weight, and this one allows for 330 pounds, so I went with this. You can buy them separately. You can buy the chairs or the table separately. I'll leave everything in the description, or you can buy it as a set as we did. But I'm going to go ahead and do some unboxing. Start with the table. But also note that they state that this stuff may not come all at once. Mine did. They all arrived today. So other people that might be ordering might not get it all on the same day. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Taking the center, I have this legs going this way. I'm going to flip it upside down. And I'm going to bring this one in here. And go on each side. I want them upside down. And here there's a little nipple here. So this is going to slide into. And then there's going to be a screw that goes in this side. And then we're going to do it to both sides. And then we're going to put the screws in. Alright, now we gotta mount this to this legs. Doesn't really show which side goes up, but I'm gonna assume it's this one.
because you can put your washer down in this hole and it screws in, and those ones are going to be for the outside. As you can see, this isn't done, and then when it's bolted to there, it's going to be turned down, so it'll be from this to that, and then they have these holes here. So I'm going to be putting mine on like this. The instructions aren't super clear on how that's going to go down, but that's how I believe that it's going to go down.
I don't have to plan it. I can go change my fate. You won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand.
Up here so you guys can see what I did. Put those screws here for this leg. Each of those going down there. Now I'm going to be turning it over and screwing it to the bottom of the table. So I'm getting ready to turn this table over. These holes need to line up with those holes.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained.
Has like a little pulley system in there, the rope. You see it over here. It's going to help you slide the table apart and together so you get that butterfly leaf to open up.
Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stand it up.
Got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Mighty hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him.
When I unboxed it, we actually have some damage to the table. Right here you can see where something was rubbing it right here in shipment. And then pretty strong rubbing here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then really bad right here. And I didn't see it until we flipped it over. So I don't really think we want to keep this, but you'll see how hard it is to return it. Okay guys, we are also noticing that this side was staying loose. And now we're also noticing that one of the cable was broken. And I kind of seen one dangling like that when I was putting it together. I just didn't think it was going to be anything. So we're going to be moving on to the chairs and checking them out. But we're definitely sending the table top back. Because if it was just this, it would have been fine. But it looks like there's a wire over there broken. And then this right here is not acceptable, so we'll let you guys know how the return process goes. I was just now checking on Amazon, and it looks like there's only really an option to contact the seller. So we're going to try that first, but the other option is just to send everything back. And since we bought the table and chairs together, that means the chairs will probably be going back too. So at the same time, I don't know if I should go ahead and open up the chairs, because again, we have to pack all this stuff back in these boxes. So it kind of makes kind of a bad experience when you have something this large and having to try to send it back. Then we have this one over here, and like you said, that wire is broken and it's clearly not holding this table together tight. Alright guys, now we're going to be doing an unboxing of the chairs.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired.
The chairs seem to be really nice. I can already feel that it's all steel, pretty sturdy. The seat looks pretty nice. It has nice padding on it. So. There's two in here, so here's the other one. They come in boxes of 2. You can order these in sets of 2.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit.
Okay, actually the back looks pretty nice. It has this rubber thing right here to move it around. There's 2 holes here from the back. We're going to slide in here, and there's holes in the bottom here. So it looks like we're going to screw some screws up from underneath.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time.
Hey, that chair.
The grind,
Done.
in my mind, pick a lane.
Oh yeah, I think that's actually pretty nice. Going back in it a little bit. It's not too bad. Kind of like the chair. You guys get a closer look at it. Yeah, I think I like it. And again, that says it holds 330 pounds, which is the reason why I was interested in this thing. Like I said, they have zippers also, so if something happens later on, let's say the padding needs to be done, you can probably get in there, take this off. I don't know, it doesn't look like it'd come off easily. Here's zippers there. That's what they look like all together. I really actually think these chairs are a pretty good deal for the weight limit that they can hold, and I think they look nice. Alright guys, since we had damage to our table, I wanted to do a quick update of what happened. Again, that damage was quite a bit. Not only was that corner affected pretty good, and there's 2 little spots on each side, and also that cable was busted or broken, and it wasn't holding that table together, so it would have just been, there's no way we wanted to keep that table. So I did contact them on Amazon, and they replied saying they would refund us half the price of the table, and that wasn't okay with us, so I declined it. And then they replied saying they would refund us $500, which was $100 for the table then, And again, with the damaged table, even for $100, we didn't want it. It would probably bother my wife quite a bit, always seeing it. Plus knowing, I don't know, we just didn't want it. So I replied that we'd only take a full refund of the table or a replacement. So then they said that they would go ahead and replace the table. And at that time they said they were out of stock and it would take a month. But we ended up getting it a week later, so it just came. And looks like we're gonna have a good table this time, because the box isn't even damaged like the last one was. The last one was tore up and damaged right here, so this one isn't. So I'll go ahead and let you guys check it out when I get it put together.
About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather live than be dead.
On the bottom side of this right now, but hopefully it's not on the top. See, it's damaged right there a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for us if it's only on the bottom. See how the corners are packaged. I think they probably need to get one of those foam pieces. They would have to ship the box. The box would need to be a little bit bigger. It would have to go around that corner. I don't think the packaging is doing all that well on those corners there. They have this corner done pretty well, but not the actual corners. They have the side done because they have this foam on it. But they don't have it on that actual corners where the box is going to be really prone to damage. But yeah, that's only on the bottom, so that might not even be from shipping or anything. Go ahead and raise you guys up so I can fold this butterfly leaf out. Let's move you over here. Watch me do that. But I don't see the top of this one damaged, so this one's going to work for us. Looks pretty nice. Looks like there's still things underneath here that you have to pull down, unclip. Yeah, I think it just comes apart like that. There we go. Pull it, slides apart. Pull that thing out. That's why I was ripping these off on the bottom. And those screws, I just said I was missing one. I put down here. I don't know where it goes, but there's one here and one here anyways already. It needs screwed. I'm going to hit and turn it in, but I don't see one for this one, so maybe they got an extra one in there somehow. There's that little thing, so I'll just pull it. It doesn't seem like it's wanting to come out of there. Okay. Let me see. I already have that table on there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just push it up. I don't think I'm supposed to actually have to touch it, but right now it's catching, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up as I do it. But this is in there correctly. Yeah, this stuff isn't lining up now. So this is table 2. I don't know if you guys can see what's happening here. This is all in a bind. Can't even get the table to move now. There we go. I have to pull back up. Trying to figure out what's causing this problem. I don't know, but I think I'm going to have to take it back apart and check out what's going on underneath, because it looks like it's this bottom table that's giving me the problem. Oh man. I'll move you guys around here so you guys see what's happening to us. Okay. As it's in there, when I try to pull up, it's already trying to catch on this screw. This looks like it's too far this way. all the way open, so that isn't an issue. So there's something in here that's bent, and then when I start coming up, you can see this one's starting to slide up like it's supposed to. This side is not, until I actually get up under here. So this is supposed to stay like right there, and it's not. You see how it's pushing this way big time. And I have no clue. So I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit more. Looks like I got it to line up this time when I pulled it together, but still here it's not lining up. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Got you guys on a tripod, so it's a little harder to show. But right here, these lines are not lining up right now. You can see how it's not even. So I'm going to take it back apart and see if I can do something to fix it first. Alright, I think I found the problem. Before I even started flipping it back over, I started looking at it, and this is not in that hole. So I think that's going to be our problem. So I'm going to try to force that back in there. That looks like it's it. Make sure it's going to stay in there. Alright, that does feel like it. Put it back on there. I'm going to go ahead and try it. But oh man, I was like, oh no man, I'm going to have to contact them again and tell them that they sent me some junk shit again. Oh yeah, it's lining up. That's how it's supposed to go. Alright, looks like that worked out this time. Put it right back in. Alright. Me personally though, I was looking more for a glass top because I don't really care for these lines, but it's still a pretty nice table and it's long, so hopefully we'll keep this one for several years. It's nice and big. I'll let you guys check it out some more. I'll walk around it and then I'll clean up a little bit, get this stuff moved, and then I'll get the tables and chairs to it. You can see the finish. And our corners are good now, and we don't have any other dings in the tabletop, so I think we're going to be good to go after I push that little lever back into where it needs to go. I'll go ahead and open this up and close it one or two more times for you guys. I'll do it from this angle back here. You guys see me do the whole thing. So if you're wanting a smaller table, it's like you can only do it from one end. Oh, I gotta move it back out. Yeah, so one end, you have to use it. It comes in. Now it's working good now. Those cables, just keep it nice and tight. When I did it on the broken one with the cable, this side was broken. Just wasn't squeezing together. This one's working fine. Open it back up. I don't know how that fell off in shipping or however, but that was our issue. Does Alright, see you guys in a little bit when I have the tables and chairs together. Alright, it's been almost a month since we've had the table and chairs together, and I said I would give you guys an update before I uploaded this video, and we're really liking this table and chairs. We like how hard this ceramic is. I tried actually chopping up stuff on this table instead of using the chopping board, and it didn't put any marks on it. I did it over here in this corner. Again, I'm not going to be using it like that, but I decided to see if it was strong enough, and it didn't do anything. So this is pretty hard. I like how big this table is. And then the chairs, we're really liking the chairs. They just look sleek, and it's nice that they can hold 330 pounds. So they're easy to move around. You grab right here, and then you can just drag it, or you can put your foot there and move it around. So it's not too bad.